Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. In the last episode, we continued going through this horrible nesting area for the Universal Brotherhood's undead spiders. We fought some of the nastier ones, these weird kind of grenade or bombardier bugs. We were able to get through it alright thanks to our awesome crew, and now we're heading into a next section. We got a bunch of goodies from this room, and let's do this. Harlequin, Coyote, and our good friend Ghosty. The Bug Shaman. A rhythmic thrumming punctuates the air passing through you, vibrating your lungs and your chest and making it hard to breathe. It's an electricity that makes the hair on your skin stand up in protest. Ahead, you hear the sounds of chanting, accented by the moist wriggling of larvae. Ugh. There are low rumbles too, stone on stone. The sense of imminence is everywhere. Something is coming, and it has to be stopped. Well, I'm the orc to do it. I hate it when it starts with just the bass music. I don't know why. There's just something about it. Turn the corner, get attacked? Yes? No? Okay. Looks like more of the facility. And our guys are running with us, which is good. Okay, here's the rocks. Oh, there's Jessica and the elf chica. Time for a showdown, my friends. Do we have any karma to spend before we do? Nope. Oh well. Let's do this. Jessica Watts. Jessica appears to be in the throes of a violent trance or mild seizure, a manic state brought on by the terrible energy she is attempting to conduct. Drallgoth, stop! The Queen approaches. The vessel. The summoning. We cannot be disturbed. I beg to differ on that. I already took your precious vessel. Jessica's eyes roll back in her head. Whatever magic she is channeling is fast approaching a crescendo. Lynn speaks in her place. You may have taken Marie-Louise, our chosen, but another Telestrian will take her place. I give myself willingly. I will be host to our queen and the mother of a new world. I'll be the mother of a dead world? Harlequin still sports a wry smile. On the plus side, a billion creepy-crawly children makes for one hell of a Mother's Day. No, I will become a perfect being. Through me and through my sacrifice, a new age will begin. When Jessica speaks next, her eyes have a disturbing sharpness. Her words are echoed by Lynn in a manner that suggests a connection between their shared zealotry. The hive is no thought beyond hunger, no goal beyond reproduction. We are one. Well, Sam had a hunger too, didn't he, Jessica? This seems to throw her off. What? You said it yourself. Sam had appetites. All that mattered to him was his next fix. Vile appetites. Appetites he couldn't control, and he died for them. Does that sound familiar? Because I willed it. Yes, but why? There was more to it than just your mother. The hum of a magical energy permeating the room seems to quiet. She's listening. Ooh. You came under the thrall of these creatures long before you knew of your mother's death. The Brotherhood, they were family to me. Yes, and you had already freed you from your old life, so why come back? Why kill Sam? She falters. I had to, for what he did, for what he had become. You said Sam represented a sickness in the world, but I think he represented the sickness in you. You're trying to confuse me. You saw a wrongness in yourself, and you projected it onto Sam, kind of like vicariously. No, he was your brother, Jessica, your twin, don't you see? Jessica falls quiet. She bows her head. I'm sorry, but there's no turning back. I can't undo what's been done, and I cannot stop what's to come. Jessica's body then suddenly spasms, arching her back and nearly lifting her off her feet. She lets loose a scream, falling somewhere between elation and agony. The Queen is near! She's going to explode, isn't she? Alright, well, if it's time for a reckoning, it's time for a reckoning. Let's get this done. That was not what I was... What is that? And why does it have healthy? Insect pillar. Okay, let us attack the insect pillar, shall we? Immune. What about... Okay, immune. That was a waste, but it's okay. Let's get the big guns out. Oh, this music is awesome! Let's do for 16. This is who I needed. Ghosty, you've been very good. You've been the strong silent type. It's time to follow through. She's drawing power from that thing. Okay, that must be the bug pillar. Oh, speaking of bugs. Okay. Where is Jessica? Where'd she go? Okay, first things first. Let's, you've got the sword. There's Jessica. Yeah, we've got to, we'll attack these pillars, first and foremost. I think this might be the final fight in the game, guys. Let's take out the true form. Allegedly, if Harley Quinn will actually hit something. There we go. Ooh, these are powerful guys. This is from the original Shadowrun. This is from the SNES game. That music. Oh, dang you. Take out that ghosty. And can you do your 3-shot on this? Oh, I love Ghosty. Alright, you two are going to have to take out this ghost. And Drawl still has business to deal with. We're not stopping until Jessica has left the realm of the living. Okay, there's a bug. Didn't see it. Don't care. Time to get rid of this ghost. Gotta keep our eyes on the prize here. Ghosty, we need to take him out, my friend. Good stuff. Reload. Coyote. Rush up here. You got your shotgun. You don't have enough for your double shot, but you have enough for an aim shot right in her back. Where's she running? Oh, there's a bombardier. And another bug just showed up. Okay. Drawl. You are not stopping until this woman's dead. For 7. Every little bit helps. Dragon sword time. For 8. And... yeah, come on, Coyote. You've been in this just as long. These people are not responsible, but it's justice time, and that's what you do best. Ghosty. And now, you'll get your bug gun out and Overwatch. Okay, for 20 HP. What are you doing? Ooh, insect totem. Okay. Right into the Overwatch. Now, you know what, Coyote? You're gonna do your double shot on this pillar. And actually, one shot. Yeah, keep it going. Now, keep chopping. Come on, Drawl. This is what you dealt with. Let's grab the launcher. Actually, Harlequin might be able to take this thing out. Excellent. And you will reload. Jessica's gonna head this way, I imagine. However, Ghosty, you go around this corner. We're gonna get hit by that massive attack. I don't care at this point. We need to get this. Oh, he's out of ammo completely. Dang. It's alright. Confirm. Oh, where are you going? You're just taking cover. Okay, you're wasting your AoE on Harlequin. That's good. Oh, it is time. Let's keep it going. This is for Sam, Drawl. More bugs? Oh, what are you? Is that the... No. That is a ghost from Tyr Tarngeir. Alright, you are going to run this way. And head... Oh, there's ley lines. Okay. Are you still in line? Let's confirm. And let's do an aim shot right at Jessica's black heart. For 10. Oh, she is so close. Alright, Ghosty. First things first. For 8. And now we will use a Deadeye shot on this soldier. Let's see what these guys can do. You're running up to another node, aren't you? What are you doing? We are running from the bugs. I do not care about the bugs. Where are you, Jessica? You're at another node, aren't you? Time for some cleave power. Yep. Yes, indeed. Harlequin. Dragon Sword. Actually, no, you have a Mana Bolt, don't you? For 8. Coyote will be out of line of sight. That's okay. Dang it. Worth a shot. Ghosty. Old buddy Opal. Don't have enough, but you have enough for a good plink at her. Is she healing herself? Okay, for 20. Is she gonna run? No. And she's buffing up one of her guys. I don't care. You're slow. It's time. It is so time for you to just die. For 2. I don't care who gets the kill strike as long as there's the kill strike. Heal yourself up there. Let's not be too hasty here. Let's use your pistol, Coyote. Oh. You've ruined everything! Objective complete, stop the ceremony. 10 karma created. Now we have to take care of the insects. No problem. Let's get the chopping. Back to our bug hunting. Good, Coyote. You don't have enough for your double shot. You have enough for your aim, though. Ghosty. One more. For 30. Man, these guys are tough. Okay, there's the exploder. Right into the middle of the fray. Holy crap. That sucked. Okay, Harley Quinn's nearly dead. I'm really glad we did that when we had the chance. Let's chop. Now, let's get your gun. And let's see. Yeah, we're gonna take care of this one first. And you are also going to oversight this one. Coyote will do her double shot. Man, Coyote is so beastly. With hardly any armor either. And you are going to get your bug gun. Actually, you're going to reload your bug gun, first and foremost. And you're going to see if we can do it to both of them. Hi. Did that... Okay, there's the spirit. So let's put this one out of its misery. Confirm. Okay, you still have one of your health kits, don't you? Harlequin back on top. I'm glad we got this biggin out of the way. He nearly killed our guy. That would not have done well. Coyote, you're just gonna sit pretty. Is that all of them? Eliminate the rest of the insect true forms. Which I'm pretty sure we did, didn't we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we did. But just in case. Can we destroy the pillar? Okay, immune. That was just something that she was using to... Okay, good. Karma gain 5. Now what happened to What's-Her-Dink in the... who was about to give herself over to the Queen? I guess we killed her. The once beautiful Jessica Watts is a hollow shell of her former self. Her skin is pale, her lips are ashen, and her eyes are sunken in her skull. It is more than her body's reaction to the physical damage she sustained or the strain of channeling magic power from another plane of existence. There's something missing from her now. It's gone. My link to the Queen. She has abandoned me. Expelled me. Unworthy. Unworthy. Well, it had to be done. This nest would have overrun the city if we hadn't stopped you. She shakes her head weakly, her body slumped as if she might fold itself into the ground. You don't understand. There are nests everywhere, in every major city. It's only a matter of time. Tears run down her face. Oh God, what have I done? And Sam. I'm so sorry, Sam. Decide the fate of Sam Watts' killer. Oh. Jessica looks at you, pleading. Please, Drallgoth, don't let them eat me. So, I promise justice for Sam. This feels like justice. Do nothing but watch. Oh, they'll eat you, but Sam is going to get justice first. Death would be too quick a punishment. You're going to pay for what you've done. I don't know, man. Look at all the resources she's had. That's street samurai. It's street justice. And I promised street justice, didn't I? Oh, they'll eat you. But Sam is going to get justice first. Well, wait a minute. He had that picture. He loved his sister. He loved his sister. What to do? Oh, man. Sam loved his sister, but he wanted justice. But death would be too quick a punishment. You're going to pay for what you've done. I've taken care of all these guys. I took care of the person who actually killed Sam. You're going to feel some... you're going to deal some time, I think. Something. But this is just for Sam is the only reason that you're living. Let's take her with us. She lowers her head in shame. I understand. 5 karma gained. Out of the shadows, you emerge from the Universal Brotherhood chapter house, momentarily blinded by the bright lights of the Lone Star perimeter surrounding the exit. Despite the clean night air, the stench of ichor and decay clings to you, a smell that may never fully go away. You drop your Aegis-filled shotgun and it's quickly spirited away by one of Telestrian's minions. Weapons are slowly lowered as you step out into the street, the order coming from Detective McCluskey himself. You can see James Telestrian just nearby, pulling his strings. It's over. Jessica Watts has been dealt with and Sam has his justice. The dead man's deed is done. All you need now is to make a phone call and it ends. Speak to James Telestrian III. I'll spend my karma first. Just in case we have more stuff we've got to do. 22 karma. This has been quite the adventure, guys. Let's increase our strength. And our close combat. And we can increase something by 6. So, let's increase our ranged combat. Why not? Yeah, Drallgoth is disgustingly awesome. No one to talk to but James. And after we broke up the ritual, Drallgoth chased Jessica into a small chamber where she was cornered by a couple of buggers. Guess they weren't impressed with her performance. They were about to eat her. And Drallgoth says something like, I won't let them eat you, Jessica. You're coming with me. You're going to pay for what you've done. It was very dramatic. Then we splattered the bugs and handed her over to the UCAS FBI. They're going to want to have a long talk with her about the Universal Brotherhood. So this nest is clean out and your cousin Lynn is being transported to a mental hospital for observation. Okay, so that's what happened to Lynn. James assesses you with a newfound respect. Very clean. I believe our test of Project Aegis was a success, Drallgoth. Herr Brockus is having it weaponized now for distribution to knight-errant forces. The authorities are going to have a great many questions about this incident and I will need to provide details. The Universal Brotherhood has a great many chapter houses. They must be dealt with immediately. Well, what will happen next? This is for others to determine, people other than you. Still, you have turned in a yeoman's effort, and regardless of your obvious flaws, you are deserving of a reward. What would you ask of me? Ho 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 ho! Not much, just McCluskey's badge. Telestrian's ice breaks. For a moment, you short-circuit an invasion of extra-dimensional insects, and for your reward, you wish to have an insignificant police detective dismissed from his position? It's a no-brainer, right? He smiles an icy smile. Indeed, I won't waste brain cells even contemplating your reasoning for requesting it. Very well. Detective McCluskey is now Citizen McCluskey. The man grates on my nerves anyway. And since this action requires little more than a nod to the proper peon, you may ask another boon of me. I am feeling generous today. Well, I can... Yeah, here you have an opening for a new VP of security. I don't want to join a corps. That is not Drallgoth style. I want to get paid. Real money. He smiles an icy smile. I would expect no less from you. Mr. Quoth, please place a suitable bonus on our friend's cred stick. A bonus of such size that additional negotiations are unnecessary. I have no interest in furthering our relationship. 100,000 Nuyen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He takes your cred stick and slots it into his PDA. Looks like you two are best buddies now. Good stuff. Okay. So, we're going to do a little bit of a long episode. We're going to go and talk to all these guys, I'm thinking. Let's talk to Coyote first. Guess that's it, huh? You captured Sam's killer, and now he'll get his justice. It was a little more involved than I expected. She looks back at the Universal Brotherhood, just a little. Coyote grins for the first time. Well, I'm gonna grab Paco, head back to the Union, maybe watch a trid or something. I could use a long shower, too. After that... Back to destroying the BTL trade? Yep, sure as I'm standing here, I'm gonna take a flamethrower to that whole slagging business, one squad at a time if I have to. Well, be careful, that last place was run by the Yakuza and they're not going to forget you. Her jaw sets, her eyes harden, and she's Coyote again. Let them come. If the Yakuza wants me, they're going to find me. Nothing I can do about that. Some people choose to live in fear, but not me. Not today. Today, I run the shadows, get paid, get dirty. See you around, Drallgoth. You're quite a guy. I can honestly say I've never met an orc quite like you. Aw. See ya. Let's talk to Harlequin. The painted elf is watching the scene unfolding around the Universal Brotherhood with a grimace. Well, kid, it's been fun, but I've seen everything I care to see today. I'm going to get out of there. Or out of here. Where's Harbrachus? I thought he'd be here too. He flew back to Berlin. All sorts of things brewing there. He was very impressed with you, though. It could probably turn into work someday, but I'd forget about him if I were you. Never make a deal with the dragon, kid. They're playing a different game entirely. Is there a problem? He gestures at the crowd as he speaks. Look around! Note the members of the press being shuffled away by Universal Brotherhood spokespeople to get a private briefing. The Brotherhood is connected. A damage control team is probably on the way right now. Think they can control the press? One way or another, they will. If they can't be manipulated, coerced, or bribed, they'll probably disappear. Quietly. There's more, though. He nods his head towards James Telestrian. Note the expression on the UCAS FBI agent speaking to Telestrian. Dismissive, isn't it? That's because there's no love lost between the UCAS and Tir Tar Geyer. They're not going to trust what he's telling them, and frankly I have no idea what he's telling them. James plays his own game. Always has. How could James turn this to his advantage? Well, there's an economic incentive for one. Power for another. If there was another outbreak of bugs in a major city and his company had the only product capable of combating it, you think it might give him some sort of edge? I'm not saying he'd do that, but I'm saying his field test results were quite compelling. Let me show you one more. He points at someone in the crowd and smiles. The man sees him pointing and smiles back. That guy there, he's with Ares Macro Technology. Enormous megacorp, ridiculously powerful. They've been sniffing around Project Aegis for quite a while now. Clearly they have an agenda that's just starting to unfold. He gives the Ares man the finger. The man smiles and returns the gesture. Government, media, business, all working to ensure the truth stays hidden. So it's a massive conspiracy. I wish it was. In a way, it's worse. It's a series of conspiracies, conflicting agendas, and petty jealousies, all building upon, feeding upon, and excreting into an unending web of dreck that people wade through every day and call it life. If there was one Dark Lord controlling everything and we could drive a magic sword through his heart to free the world, that would be grand. Such clarity, such focus, alas. So what's the lesson in all of this? That I did it all for nothing? He laughs. Just the opposite, schmuck. The lesson is this. The game is rigged, the cards are stacked, the dice are loaded. It's the same as it always was. Every circle, people in power exert power. Little people cower in their homes, think what they're told to think, and buy whatever product will help them forget how horrible their lives are for another day. And that's why we don't play their fracking game. We don't swallow their dreck sandwich and politely ask for another. It's why we run the shadows. There's where real life is, kiddo. Reality's living in the places no one wants you to see. Oh, okay, seriously. Who are you? A friend. Until I need you for something, then I'm a bastard. See you around, Harlequin. Wow, that's very cool. Oh, Dresden's here. I'm saving these two for last. The little coroner is surprised to see you, but he can't hide his delight. Hey, Drallgoth, I was wondering if I was going to see you again. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. Well, just making more work for you. Actually, hello, Dresden. How's my favorite body snatcher? Busy. He pops his eyebrows, eager. You know, it's all over the Trivid, right? They found the Emerald City Ripper dead at some asylum out in Snohomish, of all places. Turns out he'd been masquerading as the head administrator or something. They found him dead from some sort of vigilante attack. He leans in and whispers conspiratorially. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Why, Mr. Dresden, I had no idea what you mean. Dresden winks. That's what I thought. Well, no one can say you didn't have it coming, am I right? He frowns at himself. That was a double negative. So, the big question. What about the dead man's switch? Now that the Ripper's dead, are you going to collect? Ugh, right. The dead man's switch. Almost forgot about that. Forgot? Come on, how do you collect? I was told I need a secure line to call the number Sam gave me. Can't use my comm link. He brightens. Lone Star's emergency response team set up a secure phone line right here to coordinate their efforts. I can authorize you to use it. Ugh, well, I'll get around to it soon. Great. I'm sure there are people there you'll want to talk to first. Take care, Drallgoth. Awesome. So we can do the phone line. Let's talk to our good friend Jake. I'm saving McCluskey for last. Jake Armitage. Jake shakes his head, smirking as you approach. When you finally get close, he breaks out laughing. I heard the Universal Brotherhood was getting shot up on the police scanner. Knew it had to be you. Did you get her? Oh, I got her. Figured you would. He scratches his mop of red hair. I guess that concludes the story of Drallgoth and the Dead Man Switch, huh? You know, I've been thinking, maybe you should stay in Seattle a while. There's plenty of ways folks like us can get into trouble here. You only skim the surface. I heard, Mitsuhama's looking for a team, and they specifically want orcs. No idea what that's about. And I just got word that something's going on at Crater Lake. The Tiers got it on total lockdown, no fly zone, the whole thing. There could be something in it for us if we poke around. There's always the Orc Underground. Haven't seen that yet, have you? I got plenty of friends there who are good for a job. Something's bound to come up. What do you say? I'm in. I would always run with Jake. I'll talk to you later. Good. We can hash it out over dinner. If you want to find me, I'll be at McCracken's later. Got a taste for some seafood. Take it easy, chummer. All right, Mr. McCluskey. McCluskey's alternating between trying to look important and trying to avoid actual work. What are you looking at, Tube? Throw a flurry of punches. Too fast for the orc to see. Let's throw a haymaker. He goes down with, oh, so satisfying. Groan. And there you go. Now, and then he'll find out that he lost his job. The phone before you has a simple numerical keypad. You can use it to call Sam's law firm and cash in on the Dead Man Switch. Let's call the law firm and finish the job. You tap into the phone number Sam's lawyer gave you days ago. The phone rings 7 times before someone finally answers. The image of the lawyer on the other end of the vid phone is noticeably different from the one you saw a few days ago. The noise in the background sounds like it's coming from a bar. Yeah? He squints into the phone and recognition slowly appears on his face. Oh hey, it's you, Drallgoth, right? So, you got Sam's killer, huh? Yeah, I got Sam's killer. That's great! Hang on, let me slot Sam's video for you. He fumbles for a moment and the camera jerks crazily. Then it goes static and is replaced by Sam. Good old Sam. Oh, we got played! Sam still looks like Drek. Same clothes, same background. Probably shot at the same time as the first video. Hey, buddy. Looking good. Looking good. He giggles. If you're calling this number, that means the job is done, right? Okay. Maybe. He closes his eyes, shakes his head. Congratulations, amigo. I knew you'd do it. You're always the dependable one. More than me, anyway. He looks back at you, trying to speak soberly. I just want to say thank you for whatever you did. It means a lot. Not even knowing what you did, it still means a lot. Because I know you did something, you know what I mean? I know you made it right, somehow. He pauses, tilts his head back, his breath hitches in his chest. You're the only one whoever tried to help me, ever. Except my sister. She tried, more than once. She tried. I never let her through, never let her in. I regret that, a lot. Did I ever tell you about her, buddy? We're twins. Twins, I guess. You're still a twin after one of you dies. I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. He sighs, heavy. God, listen, do me a favor, will you? If you talk to her, her name is Jessica. Tell her I'm sorry, okay? For everything. She'll know what for. She's Catholic, so she'll forgive me. I need her to forgive me. Just tell her I love her. I'm kind of glad I let her live then. He straightens himself, shakes it off. That grin is back. Anyway, you need to get paid, which would be great except for one thing. I got nothing. Never did. You know how it is, right? Oh, you prick. Sorry. But hey, thanks again for giving a crap. Seriously, I appreciate it. Tell you what, if you feel sore about it, look into my family background a bit. There's got to be people with money in there somewhere. Maybe one of them can throw you a few bucks. Take care, amigo. See you in hell. He reaches forward and shuts off the camera. The vid screen goes to static and the call ends. There's a moment of silence and then you feel a tug on your shoulder jacket. It's Dresden. So, what did he say? He told me to never trust a dead man. Thank you. He just said thank you. Man. The Emerald City Ripper killings are sensationalized for several weeks. Lurid reports focus on the killer masquerading as the administrator of Mercy Mental Hospital. Soon after, pop singer Maria Mercurial is cast as the lead in Dr. Ripper, a trivid thriller about a reporter who goes undercover as a mental patient to uncover a serial killer. Seattle Newsnet reports a shootout at a chapter house of the Universal Brotherhood. Witnesses claim that a gang of religious fanatics stormed the building for unknown reasons but committed suicide before they could be captured. All mention of insect spirits, James Telestrian III, or Shadowrunners are kept out of the news. 1 year later, the city of Chicago declares a quarantine area between Lake Michigan and the Des Plaines River. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of an infectious virus, but infestation of insect spirits is suspected by those who know. A mature form of Project Aegis, called FABS-3, is eventually deployed to remove the bug threat from Chicago. The Watts family name has since been lost to the shadows. Alright guys, that was it. That was Shadowrun Returns. That was an awesome game. It was so cool to go back into that world, to hear the awesome music and the characters, and props to every single one of these guys who worked on the game. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little playthrough. This is the end of the series. If you liked the video and liked the series, go ahead and leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel or leave a comment. That'd be a big help. I'm going to go ahead and let the credits play out, and we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.